Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's Pastor Terry here with look at our 10-day weather outlook as we go into Palm Sunday and then we go into first part of Holy Week. Now, this is a little bit different than what I've done before. I don't have all the maps because I just am a little tight on time. This was a lot quicker to do, so I'm just going to give you the summary of what do you kind of expect coming up for this week, for the next week or so. First off, the southeast ridge is not going away all winter long. There's been a southeast ridge. Sometimes it's been a little bit more, south central. Gulf of Mexico, a little bit more southeast. It shifts a little bit, but it's just like it's been there. It's been very difficult, very stubborn. Trough has been pretty much out west. There's been a few times where it's disappeared, but then it came right back to this pattern. It's going to flex its muscles this Saturday, bring up some really good warm air for us. So it's going to be a beautiful day on Saturday. At least it looks like it could potentially be one like that. Unfortunately, when you got a trough out west and you have a ridge in the southeast, you get warm east, cold west, cold air coming into the warm. You get severe weather in the central and southern United States. And so just praying that it's not too bad. All right. What we have here again, the western winter continues. There's been some massive snows this year, of course, out west, and there are many resorts and areas where they have measured snow and mountains and stuff, and they're really, really close to setting records. They're within the top two, three, even some of them are going to set all-time records. So it's really been an amazing year. Certainly a one to end the drought out there, that's for sure. Just pray they use it wisely. But that means our chilly weather, because the ridge is close by, we get what? Where the cool weather comes in, then it can leave as well. We have seen that. Mild surges will continue to come in or will try to come into our area. The next one here is we see as we more details here. The seasonally cool weather will continue today, Tuesday, and into Wednesday. The highs around 50 degrees, probably low 50s on Wednesday. White rain shower. In other words, it's could form as falling as snow and it melts. So basically white rain. That is possible Wednesday night with a cold frontal passage. That'll bring in some gusty, cooler air. And it actually is a pretty chilly air mass, but we're going to be on the edge of it, the southwest edge of it, and it's going to continue to slide off to the east. And so it really won't affect us all that much. Thursday, highs only probably in the low to mid 40s, so definitely cooler. But then a warm front is going to be advancing to our north on Friday. With some showers with that. Could possibly come into our area on Friday, but probably most of it should be to our north and west, not too much in our area, but there could be a few. And so Friday we'll have sun and clouds. Again, it could be a light shower, so particularly later in the afternoon as the clouds thicken up then. But it's going to be mild. Our highs are going to go back into the 50s. So again, that chilly air mass just kind of goes on out and gets out of our area again. There will be some rain showers definitely coming through on Friday night. Could be some heavy rain possible with it as well. It's got a Gulf of Mexico connection moisture, so there's a pretty decent moisture source. So you could get some heavy rain, anywhere from half an inch to an inch of rain is possible, depending on how it comes together. But still, that's definitely a soaking rain as we head into the first day of April, which should be warm. And on Saturday, with temperatures on Saturday starting off in the mid to upper 50s probably, and then as the clouds break up, we get some sunshine. Temperatures should rise to near 70. Could possibly get into the 70s with enough sunshine, but we'll have to see how that works. If there's too many clouds, probably just mid 60s. But right now, I'm thinking probably near 70 with at least partial sunshine. There could be a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon as the cold air really tries to advance behind a trough that probably will try to set up east of the mountains. But I really, I wouldn't change plans because of that. I don't think it's going to be super widespread. But again, there could be. So that's just something to keep an eye on there. And then Palm Sunday will definitely be a little cooler. Still should be a pleasant day, but there could be some gusty winds, especially in the first part of the day. Saturday night will end up probably being fairly windy as the cold air actually does advance back in. It's more seasonal air. Temperatures probably, on Palm Sunday, we should be decent with at least partial sunshine. Temperature right around 50, something like that. And then we look to the early part of next week, we will likely warm back up, and there will be some more chances of another storm system coming out of the western trough, encountering into the eastern ridge. So again, it's kind of been that pattern for a few months now, and we get little adjustments to it, but it's the same basic thing. And unfortunately, it doesn't, the way the seasonal shifts, it doesn't necessarily lead to a super warm spring. March hasn't been as warm as the other months, and we'll see what April does. All right. Well, until then, have a great day and God bless.